my name is Christie Hamstra. I'm a physical therapist and clinical education specialist with Motion Composites. What we're going to talk about today is the NXT seating line from Motion Composites. I want to bring your attention to a few unique features of the NXT seating line. First and foremost is built-in adjustability, both within the hardware, the backrests themselves, and the one handle release lever, which we will show you later on a Motion Composites chair. Secondly, I want to talk about some key anatomical details that are there, especially in the backrests. Finally, there is a broad selection of products to choose from, both for yourself or your client. I want to share with you some of the anatomical details that you're going to see across the range of back selections that we have available from NXT. I'm going to use this NXT Optima in a 7-inch length to show you some of these anatomical details. So the first one is this pelvic cutout that I can show you right here. And so what the purpose of this is to actually make room for your butt or your buttocks to have a place to go so it's not smushed with a backrest that comes all the way down to your seat. So what can happen when you don't have that? When you have the backrest that comes all the way down to the seat of your chair, imagine that's what I'm showing you here with my hands, and someone needs to make a little bit of a tweak to that backrest. Maybe it's not comfortable, maybe it's not giving you the support that is needed, and so they make a little bit of a tweak on it, or you tweak it yourself. What can happen is it can start to push you out of that chair because it starts to push on the tissue of your buttocks or your butt. So what we want is for that to actually sit above that. So when we make those just minor adjustments, you're actually able to make those, get it right into the back where you want it and you need it to be to give you the support for optimum positioning and functionality. Another anatomical feature that I want to show you is a scapular cutout. So here is also a NXT Optima backrest. This is in a 13-inch length, just so you're aware. And once they are 13 inches or taller, they're gonna have these scapular cutouts. What does a scapular cutout mean? You totally know this if you are pushing yourself in a manual wheelchair. It's essentially room for your arms to reach back and propel. If we don't have these scapular cutouts, it can actually block your shoulder blades, that's your scapula, which means it's gonna make it harder for you to propel the chair. The next backrests, most of them have a contour. And by contour, it means a little part that's curved around that kind of gives you a hug around your trunk, around your midsection. What this can do is it can give you a little bit of lateral stability as you're sitting in the wheelchair to keep you upright, midline, wherever it is that you need to be, again, for functionality. So this is a standard contour, which is about up to 3 inches in contour. We also have a deep contour, okay, which can actually go up to about 7 inches. And this does not include an additional external lateral that could be placed onto this. So we have the contours both in a standard and a deep. This is another one of those key anatomical features that are available on most of the NXT backrests. The BioFit cushion, which I'm going to show you right here, is the last part in the seating system. So the BioFit cushion is a skin protection and positioning cushion with 3 layers of foam. It has 2 covers as standard, with the top layer being SmartX 3D. So within the broad selection of products, I just wanted to bring your attention to the foam and the covers that are on the NXT backrests. So there are 2 layers of foam standard on all of the NXT backrests. And if you were to compare it to other manufacturers, it can sometimes be thought of as enhanced foam or upgraded foam, which other manufacturers would charge you for. This is standard for us. Also, the covers are made of SmartX 3D, which is actually a 4-way stretch material to allow for better envelopment and immersion. I want to talk about the adjustability that's available in the hardware, both on the backrest and on the quick fit hardware that I have here in my hand. So there is a lot of adjustability. This hardware, the quick fit, comes from the fact that it will fit onto 3 different diameter back canes or anywhere in between, from 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. You do not need a shim. All of it is built in with the design of how this is made. This is the standard hardware that comes with your backrest. I want to bring your attention to the one handle release bar that is available on the Motion Composites Next backrests. It is very unique. It is very easy to use. I'm going to show you here very quickly. All you do, you truly can do it with one hand. Push up on the handle, push forward, and remove the backrest. So you can see all of that can be done with one hand. I'm going to show you how simple this is to put back onto the chair. You just hook it into the top, you snap the bottom, and it's in. One-handed release and one-handed putting it back on the chair. I want to introduce you to the Extend backrest. This innovative product can revolutionize how you are sitting in your wheelchair, or possibly how you as a clinician can do your next evaluation for your users. What this backrest does is it actually can grow in length by just loosening these 4 screws. It can grow up to 4 inches in length, or you can start it here and you can shrink it down 4 inches in length. So clinically speaking, you can use this backrest for a progressive client, whether they are progressively deteriorating and you start low and you go high, or you have the opposite, a new injury who you know is going to change within the next 6 to 8 months to a year, and you know that they're going to need less support. You can bring it down and give them that without having to purchase a whole nother back shell. In conclusion, Next backrests truly are shaped to support your every move. We have a broad selection of products available. We have only shown you a few. Other solutions in the Next product line include the Armadillo, the U-Fit, and the Classic. If you would like further information on any of the products that we have discussed today, please visit our website and check out all of the different solutions that we have.